Hello, and welcome to our next session on podcast development. Today, for this segment, we're going to be focusing on graphics. Graphics. What you see in front of you is a graphic. I developed this graphic for my Steam to Live the Dream podcast. We're going to be actually changing the elements of my graphics. And while I'm walking through some of that process, I'm going to show you how you can do your graphics for your podcast. Because one of the key elements, whenever you're doing ads, whenever you're doing promotion, whenever you're preparing your show, you want to have graphic images that you can use to promote the show. Anywhere from your small squares that you've seen me use for the actual image of the show as a show's logo to your individual images that you use for each episode. Some people use the same graphic for every episode. For me, I do that because it's an identifier. I could change the graphic for each episode and create one individually. For me, let's just be honest, a little bit too much work to be doing that every single episode. So I usually use my standard graphic for every episode of the show. But I'm inviting you now behind the computer screen as I show you different tools and things that I use in order to create my graphics and graphic designs for certain things. So let's go behind the computer and look at some things. Here is Pexel. Pexel is a site that you can use to download images that are royalty free, that you can use for any promotion that you're interested in doing. Here I have images of black and whites because I'm looking for something in black and white for the new page that I'm going to be creating for you guys. Now, you can do anything. Let's say you're a food person. You can look up food. Oops. Might be helpful if food didn't have too many zeros. And all of these pictures are royalty free. You can grab them and you could use them to develop a food blog or podcast site. It's like I'm feeling in my spirit that food is coming soon for me because I've just been thinking about developing something in relation to food. I'm a cook. I have a culinary, I was trained in culinary and I have a license for food. So food is coming. Fashion. If you're into fashion, these are royalty-free images you can use. To put on your advertisements. Furniture. If you're an interior designer, these would be great images to use for interior design. desserts. If you're a food and dessert person, great for desserts. If you're a writer, musician, mm, author, pretty much match a writer, but um, can do multiple different things. I'm going to go back to New York Black and White. I like this image. You can go, you hit the download button. You can write a message to the person that created it. You gotta save after it's been saved. Then you can go, there are multiple different services you can use. This is GoArt. If you want to take an image and create something artistic with it, you can use this service that you can go in and you can change what the original piece of artwork or photograph looked like and put filters on it to make it look like a painting. Make it look like that kind of painting. To make it look like that kind of painting if you're into creating artwork pieces with your photos. And these are multiple other kinds that they're like filters that you can use to give an artsy feel to your artwork or your photographs. This is BeFunky. BeFunky is something I use if I want to do a little bit more than just put a filter on it. I can take the image, I can upload it, and I can put a filter, I can update the color striations, I can make it darker, I can make it lighter. Something that also is used in the backdrop of my Wix site that I use when I'm creating websites. I can use that to edit color and striation if I desire. So this is good for that. A lot of people will point you towards this. Refreshing page, I already did all of it. This is Canva. you can create templates through Canva for any number of things. Everybody loves Canva. Canva is like the baby. It is like the one thing that everybody likes to use in order to create graphics, to create images, all different kinds of images, to build out certain things. Everybody loves this. It's not that I knock it. It's that I didn't start with it, and a majority of what it does, the app that I normally use, does it too. It's a little bit different with the functionality. One day I might actually have the patience enough to sit down and work with Canva on the computer the way other people do. But most times I don't have the patience to sit down and do it when I have applications that I already do it with. And I just discovered I can sign back into my Adobe Spark, which I'm going to show you next on the computer. So best believe I'm going to start making my website images again on it. But if you like Canva, if you like it, I love it. You can use it. It's very similar to the one I'm about to show you. The only difference is I believe you can do PowerPoints on here, and I believe that you can do documents, full documents on here. Most of the time when I do documents, I just use Word, and most of the time when I do PowerPoints, I use PowerPoint on my computer. That's just me. Some people don't download those things. But some people have Apple computers, and Apple Computer charges you money to download these things. So it's a 50-50 split. But if you have OneDrive, you can do those things pretty much for free through OneDrive. I don't think I've ever had to pay to use Word or any Word application through OneDrive because it's merged with Microsoft. Just knowledge. If you're a social media buff, you can create posts for your social media through Canva. I really am not one to use Canva like that. So I couldn't really tell you everything that you can do with it, but let's say you could open up something like this. And the good thing and cool thing about it is you can add pages, you can alter, say you want to change this image to something else, you can click it, you can remove the watermark that's on it. If you have a free trial, you can't do that. That's another thing. I'm a free trial person. If I'm free, I don't want to pay for all that stuff. So we're not doing that. And you can change the font in here at any point in time. Add whatever you want. You can change the name. I can change this to my name. I could change delete this. I could add a different photo. I could add a comment. I like this image, but I would like to upload my own. And then that adds the comment, what have you. You can change your social media information, remove watermarks. Because this is a free version, I can't do that. Then if I wanted it, I could choose to hit download, I could hit share, I could share it on my social media platforms, so on and so forth. But this right here is my baby. I love this baby. This is my baby. This is Adobe Spark. When I first started creating graphics, I could scroll all the way down to the bottom. When I first started creating graphics, especially on the computer, I used to use this application. I would create all my graphics through here. All of my Steam to Live the Dream graphics are here. All of my previous blog graphics are here. This is my baby. I need to actually change that. And since we're here, let me show you how I can change and edit on Adobe Spark. Because I need to change this illustration. I'm going to change the background. Let's say we use that photo. Downloads should be the most recent download. Boom. Put that in the back. There you go. My colors, I can change colors. I don't like that color. I can change my fonts. I can change this to a different color. I mostly use blues for this, so we'll change it to a shade of blue. I can change the headphones. They're white. Let's change the color to, don't want to make it baby. I don't know what's going on with the mic here. I can change the color for the mic. I can brighten this up to make it a more popping blue. I'm not actually liking any of those blues. I want something brighter, but I'm not getting what I want. change the shadow to match my blues. So you can change that to that's too much of the same color. Dark. Lighten it up. As you can see that you get the drift. Every time you download, if you're on your computer, you download with a JPEG. See if I can adjust this. It's just simply bothering me that I can't fix my mic image. Don't like that one. Can change it to that and then turn the color from that color, I don't know why it's that color, to this color or white. Kind of like more purple shades. Let's go for the lightest shade of purple. And now download it. Alright. And then that would be a graphic. You can also take images and do them in a art form on a paint shop like this, but it's always easier when you don't have to do a whole lot of cuts and edits. I can show you that on another bonus tutorial, but I just wanted to get you guys acclimated with just being able to see the different things that you can do. You can create so many different things. You can do, see, you can do the exact same thing that you can do on Canva right here. And you can do video animations, and a bunch of other things on here. You can create Instagram story graphics, IG post graphics, Facebook post graphics, photo collages, presentations, slideshows, branded graphics, custom graphics. The list goes on. I've done all of these through here. If I go through and just show you my projects, things that I've worked on, I've edited. Now this is like my go-to for doing all kinds of graphics. And I can go through and just show you some of these. These are posts, these are graphics, these are images, split images. Some I've done for websites, some I've done for adjustments, for advertisements. Some for my previous lines of merchandise. Some I haven't even edited yet. These I haven't edited yet. Those aren't mine. Those are the things. Oh, I just hovered over it. It took me to it. But yeah, you can do a bevy of different things. You just gotta know what it is you're desiring to create and start creating. There are plenty of templates here. Just have your way. If you like Canva, go to Canva. If you want Adobe Spark, if you want to play around and be funky, if you want to play around with Go Art, you can do it multiple ways. But for me, that's what you can do. That's what you are able to do. So there you go.